Hello, welcome back to Scholar Journey. Today I will be presenting about the IELTS listening section. Previous section I already explained about the the question format in listening section and types of section, listening section and duration. So you can learn from previous video. I'm sorry. In listening section, there are four sections. So I will be explain detail. What about these? The section 1 and 2, this deal with the everyday or social situation that we face in our life. For example, section 1, the conversation look like the two speakers based on the social or everyday context. And for section 2 is monologue, a talk by a single speaker and is the only one people speak based on the non-academic situation, example in a film or the player games or something. So the section 1 is the most easiest one among the 4 sections for listening test. So for the test taker, uh, you should be careful for every section, but the section 1 you can get the complete and full marks for that section because it's the easiest one. So for example, there have the 10 question items for the section 1. So you can get the full marks for 10 marks in this section 1. And section 2 also is a little easy than another section because this is uh, the everyday contents and the terms or the words are not difficult, so you can easily listen and you can hear and you can take many marks. In section 3 and 4, it consists of the educational and training situations. Section 3, the conversation between up to 4 people, set in an educational or the training context. So there are many speakers and maybe 2 or more, so maybe you need to be carefully listen. And section 4, the last section, is monologue. So it means only one people speak about the academic subject. And continually, I would like to say about the what limit in the IS section. You should read the instructions very carefully because the number of words or numbers you may use to fill the gaps can change. A what limit is given, for instance, no more than 2 words or a number. It means you can write 1 word or 2 words or a number. So you can write 2 words and a number. And not more than 2 words. So you can compare with these two instructions. The first one is no more than 2 words and an or a number. But the second sentence, no more than 2 words. So the first sentence you can write a number, but the second sentence you can only write 1 word or the 2 words. And not more than 3 words is mean you can write 1 word, 2 words, or the 3 words. You lose your mark for writing more than the word limit. And some of the principles for counting the word is contracted words such as there or I can't or something, they will not be tested or they will not be accepted as an answer. And for hyphenated words like the check-in, so it's a single word. They can count 1 word. You can write the numbers in either Arabic numerals or in words like 1, 2, 3, or maybe one or 2 or 10, TEN 10, or 85 mean 85, EIGHT1, 80, and 5, 5E5. So you can write Arabic numbers or the words. And this is our example for the work booklet for the listening section. You can see in this page, or you can fill your name, all our capital letter, and your candidate number, and your test center and date, and then you fill your answer. And I would like to share about the another target 3 for listening tips and strategy. So strategy means is a plan how to answer your section listening or reading, and tips mean is a suggestion. So the target 3 is making assumptions. So you want to understand the conversation, is a monologue or dialogue. You should focus on the two things. The first one is the speaker and the topic. So I already explained in the first video how many speakers is a monologue or dialogue, or the topic is academic or your life, or what the topic is, maybe their everyday section, what are they talking about? Is that renting the apartment or going to the cinema or recommendations about the restaurant, something like that. To have the score full marks on IELTS, you should determine what you know and what you need to know. So it's already related with the assumptions, or you predict or you estimate. So as you listen to a conversation, you must make the same assumptions about the speaker. In here, you can see who, what, where, what. So you are in more details. Who are they? Who are the speakers? How many people in this conversation? And what is their relationship between the two speakers? For example, teacher and student, or in the rent or the tenant. What are they? Where are they? So, where are they? In a restaurant, or on the street, or in a hotel, or in a school? What do they plan to do? And what did they do? What are their feelings? And about the topic, you need to know what are they talking about, what happens, and what might happen. So you can estimate or assumptions that these WH questions about the speakers and the topic. So it helps you make these assumptions. You can scan in your questions in your listening book quickly and ask yourself about that questions. Okay, let's go to the PDF file. And in here for about that are assumptions. Okay, go to the previous page. This is the example of the section 1 of the IELTS listening. So you can see in here is roadside apartments, tenant application form. So the first one is the example for you. Sometimes the non-answer they do not have this sentence or no example for you. Maybe just start from the one for the question number 1 to 10 or 1 to 40. So this is the section 1 example. Is there has the question is the 10 items. So you can make the assumptions. So you remember who, what, or how, and why, and where. So read the question first, last name and first name. And you can assumption like this answer, you can differentiate or categorize, or you need to know is the number or is the words, or is the words, is the names, or is the street, or is the names of book, or is the number, is the phone number, or is the time, or is the date of birth, something like that. You can make the assumption by yourself. So the first blank you can know is the name and address. So it means it's a number. The answer may be number. And phone number is the home and the work. And then date of birth. So you can see they can give the numbers in here. So maybe it's the words, it's a month. And okay, we'll continue reading. What features will James get with his apartment? So these types of question we called is the multiple choice. The speaker is saying, so you can answer and choose this option. These 7 options you can choose. The 3 letters. So the options or the answer is 3. 3 answer you can choose. You need to choose. And 9 to 10. Okay, you can see in here, right, not more than 3 words. It means you can read 1 word, 2 words, and 3 words. But if you write 4 words, you can lose your marks. It's incorrect. You can lose 1 marks for that question. So, okay, how can you make the assumptions? Find the answer to who, what, when, where, why, and how. So, who are the speakers? What are they talking about? When is something happening? Where is something happening? Or why are they having a conversation? So you can keep in your mind who you can be. They already give the name James, so you can fill the last name James. James, he wants to rent an apartment at the Woodside Apartments. So he is a prospective tenant. The apartment is not ready yet and he will have to pay a deposit. So you can answer the questions and no more than 3 words for each answer. It's just for the exercise, not real answer for the IS for making the assumptions. So who is James? What are they talking about? Renting an apartment. And when? It's not ready. We don't know. We cannot. And even if we have not listening the recording, so we don't know. And where is maybe Woodside apartments and why is apartment deposit? Okay, like that you can note down and you can write it down before you listening the recording files. You need to practice like that. Okay, next video we will practice with the recording files and like the IS real exam. Okay, that is all about my listening tips and strategies for today. It will help you in IELTS journey. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in next video.